Alright, hey there guys, quick update. Connor came up to visit here. We're just gonna at least pull the head off tonight, see what our pistons look like, see if we can see the walls, maybe, turn it over a couple of times and see if we got any scoring, any cracks or anything like that. Make some evaluations on what we need to do further. Maybe pull the tranny off. You just got to take the starter off, then it's a couple of those tranny bolts. It won't be able to sit on here though, so that'll be a little bit of a predicament. Depending on where we get, might pull some ABS lines off. Who knows? But right now, just taking off a couple of bolts. We're gonna pull the head out of here. Connor and I finished pulling off the cams. Here's what she looks like. Luckily, Honda is smart. Let's see. This one, you can't really see it. There, you can see it's labeled as in, so we know this is the intake cam. The other one's exhaust cam. So we're just gonna make sure we got everything off here, and then we're gonna pull the head studs out and should be able to lift the head off. Let's give it a shot. This is the first head I've pulled. It's probably Connor's 90th, so.
She's got the muttered.
Dang. Those are huge.
Yeah. Bigger than I was expecting.
Oh. I feel like it's a really light impact.
Yeah.
It's not like as aggressive sounding. Give it a shoot. Nice. Oh, you're good. Spark plugs aren't gonna stick through. Got plenty of room. Holy carbon built up. Eh?
I don't
Look
think
at
you're
that.
beating on it hard enough.
Holy cow.
Look at it flaking.
I know. Well, my cylinder walls actually look really good. From what, just first inspection here, they look awesome. See what we can find out here. Good news, you should have just saw that we've got the head pulled. I was just kind of turning it over a little bit here. Cool stuff. I've never really gotten to do this, so get to see what everything looks like. No compression, so it's quite easy to turn over. Looks like I've still got pretty good cross hatching in almost all the cylinders. Still haven't looked too in depth, but we'll get some bright lights on there, see if we can see any cracks or anything, any really deep scratches. But first glimpse looks okay, other than the fact that I've got a crap load of carbon buildup on my pistons. So yeah. Next update, we got liquid all over the floor. We weren't very clean here, but we got the GSR or Type R transmission separated. Stage 3 clutch, that was when I did the auto to manual swap on this thing, so that's pretty sweet. We're gonna see, maybe, I don't know how much more we're gonna work on this. I don't know. Maybe we can pull this stuff off. We'd have to pull the half shaft off, the clutch and the flywheel. Might be able to set it on there and then get it on the engine stand. Otherwise, we'll just clean up and figure something out. Maybe come by tomorrow or something. So yeah, here's where it stands right now. Nice and dusty and grimy in there. A lot of clutch dust. Different from how it looks when we first put it on. ARP bolts are holding up good though. Next day, Connor and I just cleaned up last night and called it a night. Pulling the pressure plate off here. Connor's going NASCAR with his snap-on here. There she is, all her glory. And get the flywheel off there too, and we'll get her up on the engine stand. Alright, so the clutch that I had on here was I believe it was an XTD. It's like an eBay brand. As you can see, this is what my pads look like. There is virtually nothing. It looks like it was just metal
Lip right there.
left on here. So just about nothing on the pads there. This is after not too many miles. The bearing we got in the flywheel here. You can probably hear that. That thing's toast. So good thing we got that out. The flywheel has got a couple marks in it just from those pads being so worn down. So if I use this again, I'll have to get it resurfaced. I don't know how many times you can get it resurfaced. I'll have to look it up, like what the specs are. Take a micrometer to it, measure it out, because I got about 2 thousandths off of it last time, so we'll see here. Alright, a very long time later, many trips to Ace later. Got the engine bolted onto the stand here. Guess, I don't know, we'll maybe pull off some more stuff. Who knows? Finally got it up there though. It was really annoying. We decided we're gonna take a quick lunch break here. We've got a bunch of little bagel pizzas that we're gonna toss up in the microwave for the first time. Give them a shot and try them out. Draining the last of the oil quick here. Connor's pulling off this toasted engine mount. Got the compressor. Now it's just a matter of stripping everything off. Looks like Connor's working on the alternator there, getting that taken off. I'm gonna zip a couple of the bolts or the nuts off of the oil pan here. See if we can't take a look at the oil pickup. Alternators off, oil pans off. We do have a couple little flakes right there of metal. Not really flakes, those are actually kind of big chunks. Looks like bearing pieces or something like that. So see if we can't take a look at the crank, see what the bearings look like. Alright, Connor's gonna see if his nut buster can take the crank pulley bolt off there. Ooh, big man on campus. Nice. We got the crank and everything. Looks good so far, what I can tell. So that is where we called it. It was late enough where there was about an hour until I had to go to work that day, and Connor was going to go home because the weather was starting to get bad. So Connor took off, I went to work, and that's about where it sits right now. I'm sitting at home just editing this. It is Monday now, and that was Saturday, so haven't been there again. I've been taking care of a lot of homework and focusing on school here. I've got a lot of stuff coming up, and then I'm trying to get out of the way. So yeah, summer's coming up quick here, so I should have plenty of time to spend on working on cleaning everything up and just working on the Integra. So looking forward to that, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace. See you in the next one.